everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeline from KnittingHouseSquare, and today I have another product unboxing and review for you. So today I have quite a large purchase to be showing you, and once again Instagram got to me. So I made a purchase and now I'm here to tell you all my thoughts about it. So what this is it's called a sheep shelf, and I saw this on Lion Brand's Instagram page. So first, let me show you what I ordered and basically the description they gave.
Okay, so you might be wondering how I came about finding this item. So I was actually just scrolling through Instagram, and I feel like this is a lot of time how I get caught up buying things, especially knitting related. So I follow Lion Brand, and one of the things they posted right here, you can see their most recent post. This one was posted on Father's Day, so June 20th, and they called it a sheep shelf. So immediately I was intrigued, and it also looks like there's a lot of yarn on here. So I went to their website, I followed the link, and there are two ways you can buy this sheep shelf. So first, you can buy just the cardboard sheep shelf for $19.99. So it says, store your stuff, stash, socks, and other small things can all be conveniently stored in this DIY heavy-duty cardboard sheep. The shelf will be sent to you flat, no tools needed for assembly, just slip the pre-cut pieces together and create your own sheep shelf. So naturally, I was intrigued. There are no dimensions or anything, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting here, but naturally I ordered one. So I bought this one for $19.99. There was another one on here. This one comes with 90 skeins of yarn. It comes with 90 skeins of DIY or DI yarn in the color assortment shown below. So basically it tells you how many skeins of each color you'd be getting, and it looks like they all fit into this shelf. So I am really curious to see how big this thing is. The overview again here doesn't give a size, so I think this is just for the yarn itself. Nothing about dimensions here. This one's also quite pricey, $2.89. So I just ended up purchasing the regular sheep shelf for $19.99, and I'll let you know what it looks like when it comes.
So now that it has arrived, it is quite a bit larger than I was expecting. I'd say this box is probably like 4 feet by 2.5 feet would be my estimate here. So now let's open this up and see what's inside. So my first reaction to just unboxing this right now is that it looks kind of like those reindeer that people put in their front yards around Christmas time, right? Where they assemble the reindeer all together and they create a really cute little design. So I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. I'm not sure yet how thick each of the cardboard pieces is yet, but let's see. And now it's telling me that I need to just go to this website real quick to find my assembly instructions. So I've tried putting in this website quite a few times now, but I just keep getting the 404 page cannot be found error. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this picture and try and put it together the best I can. And then I'll email them and ask them if there's a different page that I should be using to find it. And if I find that, I'll link it down below for you guys. Okay, so first little problem I ran into here is that the cuts on both sides of this piece aren't the same. So you can see how on the other side it didn't quite finish cutting all the way through. So when I was putting the legs together, they didn't quite fit. So I'm just gonna pop this piece out. Maybe I'll go get a little X-Acto knife or something just to clean this edge up so that I can make both the legs the same height. So this piece did come a little bit dented, but just a little bit around the edges, which I feel like really isn't that bad for it being kind of like one layer of cardboard and coming shipped in that really big box. So just a few bent edges on this one here as well. So I just finished this side over here, and these two pieces are definitely the hardest to put in, just because the fitting's pretty tight, and then there's not really anywhere to grab onto as you're shoving that shelf in, just because you don't want to bend any of this other cardboard. So these two are definitely tricky to put in. So now let me put in the other two. So let's see, the legs down here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of cardboard thick. And then the rest of it is just one piece thick. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I ran out of battery on my normal camera, so I just had to switch over to my phone real quick to give you my final thoughts on my little sheep friend here. So first thought, it's definitely not little. It measures about 4 feet by about 30 inches, so this thing is fairly large. The next thing to keep in mind is that it is made out of mostly just a single ply cardboard, right? So all of these pieces are very movable. The only part that isn't are these legs down here at the bottom. These are really pretty sturdy down here. Next thing to keep in mind is that when you're assembling this, it is really hard not to bend the cardboard, specifically when you're putting in these middle shelves right here. I actually did end up bending one of the pieces in here. If I can find a zoom in spot, I'll zoom in for you. I did end up bending it accidentally just as I was assembling the shelf, so that's a bit of a downfall right there. But I would say overall, for 20 bucks, this is pretty adorable, especially for the size, and then it's only like $6 for shipping, and like this is big to ship. I think it weighed like quite a bit too. But I'd say it's pretty adorable. I have no idea yet what I'm gonna store on this. I was thinking it might be fun to put like my hand knit socks on or something like that, but I don't really have that many hand knit socks to be able to fill up this whole thing. So we will just have to wait and see. Maybe some full skeins of yarn or something, or you'll see it pop up as the new background to my YouTube intros. I'm not quite sure yet. But if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. That way you stay up to date on all my future videos. I'll see you next time.